Hey everyone, welcome back to another investment video. Today we are going to compare two investment platforms, eToro and Trading212, in terms of fees for long-term investment. So why these two? Both claims to offer zero trading commission and management fees, but there are non-trading fees that are good to know, and we are going to compare them in more detail. So the first one is deposit and withdrawal fee. Before going any further, it's good to know that eToro only operates in one currency, which is USD, and Trading212 support major multiple currency. So whenever you open a new account with them, usually your local currency and USD are supported. So depending on the base currency of your trading account, whenever you deposit money in the different currency from the account currency, it will be subject to currency conversion fee, and we're going to discuss this currency conversion fee in more detail later. And then depending on your payment method, in Trading212, bank transfer is always free. However, with credit card or other payment methods, you will be charged with 0.7% of the total value after you have deposited more than 2,000 euro in your account. In terms of withdrawal, there is no withdrawal fee for Trading212, but for eToro there is $5 per withdrawal fee. So how can you minimize the deposit fee here? For Trading212, it really depends on which stock exchange you mostly plan to purchase or sell shares. For myself, I keep my Trading212 account in USD because I mostly trade US stocks. And unfortunately, Trading212 doesn't support multiple accounts in different currency, because otherwise that would be great. For eToro, because it only supports USD account, so it's great if you already have your bank account support balance in USD, because that way you can avoid the currency conversion. However, if you have a different local currency, then consider using a digital bank like Revolut, for example, that allow you to convert the amount from your local currency to USD in a lower rate. However, when depositing money from Revolut to eToro, the only method that I find work is using the credit card, because with bank transfer is not supported, just like the email from eToro stated here. With Trading212, depositing money in USD using Revolut, for example, works with bank transfer or with credit card as well. So let's move on to the currency conversion fee. So we talk about currency conversion fee that may apply when you deposit money. However, it applies as well, especially in Trading212, if you buy stocks in different currency than your trading account currency. For eToro, the currency conversion fee is from 50 pips. But for Trading212, the fee for the Invest account is 0.15%, and for the CFD account is 0.5%. So what is this 50 pips? So I'm quoting a definition from Investopedia here. A pip is the smaller price move that an exchange rate can make based on forex market convention. Most currency pairs are priced out to 4 decimal places, and the pip change is the last 4th decimal point. A pip is thus equivalent to a 1% of a 1% or 1 basis point. So all you have to know is that 1 pip for pounds to USD or from euro to USD conversion is 0.0001. So the 50 pips equals to 0.0050. So for illustration purpose, let's say you have 1,000 euro to deposit to your account with eToro with 50 pips fee, assuming currency conversion for euro to USD is 1.19, then it's 1.19 minus 0.0050 times 1,000 equals to 1,185. But for Trading212 Invest account, that will be equal to 1,189. But for the CFD account, it will be 1,184. So 50 pips is not always constant in terms of percentage, like what Trading212 have, because in percentage the value of 50 pips could be different depending on the real-time exchange for euro and USD, for example. but that is about 0.413%, which is significantly higher than 0.15%, but still lower than 0.5% that is charged for Trading212 CFD account. So the total fees that get accumulated when you do trading with Trading212 or eToro, it really depends on your base currency and the stocks you buy. So with eToro, for example, if you just buy US stocks because you deposit money and it's already converted to USD, whenever you buy and sell position, and if you just keep them in your account, you won't be subject to another currency conversion. However, with the Trading212, whenever you buy and sell stocks, if it is in different currency compared to your account currency, you will always be subject to a currency conversion fee. So that's good to be aware of. So what happens if you trade non-USD stocks? Let's say you want to buy Allianz in the German stock exchange. So the cost basis will be in USD and locked at the current exchange rate. So let's say it's 1.19. So Allianz current price is 219 euro, so that equals to 260 USD. So if the rate of euro to USD appreciate or depreciate significantly, the value of the stock in USD is still the same. However, this doesn't apply to your gain. The value shown in eToro for the gain will use real-time exchange rate. That's the reason when you see the total value of your investment in your portfolio, it may not map exactly to the number of shares times the current exchange rate. In Trading212, there's also currency conversion impact. If you export your trading data, you could see the currency conversion rate that is used for each order. And you can actually see this FX impact easily for each position that you own. And it could be positive or negative depending on the FX rate movement. What's different from eToro is that you will always see your investment value in the current exchange rate times the number of shares that you have. So the next one is dividend. So you may get dividend whenever you hold a dividend paying stocks. And the good news is both platform will pay you the dividend without charging for a currency conversion fee. So it will just use the currency exchange rate at the time. The next one is stock exchange fee. Stock exchange fee is very small and usually you won't even notice it. eToro absorbs the stock exchange fee, but Trading212 doesn't. The fee here includes stamp duty and financial tax for clients where it's applicable. For example, 0.5% in the UK, 1% in Ireland, 0.3% in France, and 0.1% in Italy. There are fees for buying shares in New York Stock Exchange as well, which include the security exchange and FINRA fee. And as you can see here, it's quite small. So the next fee is inactivity fee, and it only applies to eToro. So if you don't log into your investment account for over a year, you'll be charged monthly $10, and that will be quite costly. So remember that if you want to buy ETF, for example, and just forget about it, you probably don't want to use eToro for that. There are other fees that we haven't discussed, but this is more related to CFD or using leverage. I personally doesn't recommend using CFD or borrowing money for your investment because it's risky and it could go wrong very quickly. But for completeness sakes, I will just briefly mention the different fees specific to CFD. The first one is spread. Every instrument on investment platform has two prices, a buy price and a sell price. The difference between the two prices is called the spread. The spread contains the commission that your eToro or Trading212 charges for the trade. In other words, it's a small percentage added to your transaction, and it can vary a little based on the market condition. So you can go to eToro trading fees page, and you can see the spread for CFD for the different instruments available in the platform. So for currency, for example, there's 1 pip. For stocks and ETF is 0.09%, and for cryptocurrency it's from 0.75%. So I'll just quickly check on the mobile app here to show you. You can see the difference between the sell and the buy position here, and that is the spread. And yeah, same in the Trading 212 account as well. You can see the difference between the sell and buy. The market is closed, so this is not the actual price at the moment, but you get the idea. Besides spread fee, there's also overnight fee. So remember, when you're using a CFD, in order to fund your position, the broker will need to lend you money. And if you keep your position overnight, for every day their position is open, you will be charged with the overnight fee. If you open and close your CFD position on the same day, then you won't need to pay these overnight fees. In order to find the overnight fees, you can go to their website. You can see the overnight fee per night per unit for the different investment instrument, currencies, commodities, stocks and ETF, cryptocurrencies, and so on. So you can find something similar for Trading 212. For the different instrument, you can see the fee for long position or buy, and short position or sell. So the fee specific to CFD, the spread and the overnight fees in general are relatively more expensive on Trading 212 compared to eToro. And remember, the fees that we have discussed in this video are based on the information available at the time of the recording. So check the link below on the description to see the latest information in case anything has changed. And one last thing to remember, beside these non-trading fees, you need to keep the capital gain tax in mind, because regardless of the broker you choose, you'll need to pay this depending on your country of residence. Hopefully this is helpful, and see you in the next video.